Right, we have some breaking news coming in at this point of time. In a big escalation in Amma legacy fight, EPS has now expelled Sengottaiyan, who was Sasikala's aide. Sasikala's aide has now been expelled from AIADMK. This after Sengottaiyan had earlier called for AIADMK factions to unite, and this of course comes after Sengottaiyan met with expelled leaders O. Selvam, TTV and VK Sasikala at a puja yesterday. But the news we're tracking for you at this point of time is that Sengottaiyan has now been expelled from AIADMK. For more on this, my colleague Vijay is now joining me live. Vijay, what's the latest that you can tell us on this with Sengottaiyan being expelled from AIADMK after he called for AIADMK factions to unite?
That's right. It's a very important development ahead of 2026 elections in AIADMK. AIADMK General Secretary Edappadi Palanisamy expels AIADMK veteran leader Sengottaiyan from even a primary membership of the party. You know, earlier Sengottaiyan calls for united AIADMK on September 1st week. He said that the party should be united ahead of 2026 election to defeat the DMK. Even set a deadline for AIADMK trip, especially Edappadi Palanisamy to add TTV Dinagaran, O. Selvam and Sasikala to rejoin AIADMK. They should be allowed to join AIADMK again. But however, later AIADMK EPS said there is no place for betrayers. Even after Sengottaiyan said such statements, he was removed from party position. However, there was silence from Sengottaiyan side for past 2 months. He said he's waiting for good response from AIADMK leader Edappadi Palanisamy. But later, yesterday there was a massive political development in Pasumban where Sengottaiyan had shared the dais with O. Selvam and TTV Dinagaran. Even they three altogether addressed the media saying that the united AIADMK is need for her to be right now it is a need for her to defeat the DMK in upcoming election. However, EPS immediately responded, gave counter to saying that speaking about those three is waste of time. AIADMK is so strong and they are ready to defeat the DMK. But however, now AIADMK, it was an expected statement from AIADMK General Secretary Edappadi Palanisamy. They have take action against Sengottaiyan, who is a very senior leader. He is many times MLA. Even he worked with AIADMK founder MGR and Jayalalitha. He is a stronghold in Kongu region where AIADMK is so strong. So we have to wait and see how this goes because it is an expected development. We have to wait how Sengottaiyan reacts to this because yesterday from what we witnessed in Pasumban Ramanathapuram district, it is note that all three will work together ahead of election.
Right, Vijay, just to add to that, like you also mentioned, Sengottaiyan is a long-time loyalist of Amma of Jayalalitha, and he had said that he had been, like you also mentioned, pressing for unity within the AIADMK in a bid to remove DMK from power. And earlier when asked about his next move, if EPS removed him, he clearly said that he would be happy if he was sacked. Tell us more on that and what's lined up next for Sengottaiyan at this point of time.
Yesterday from the what happened in Pasumban, it is clear that all three, TTV Dinagaran, O. Selvam and Sengottaiyan will work together ahead of 2026 election. In a larger picture, earlier also TTV Dinagaran and O. Selvam left NDA alliance, who were part of NDA alliance during 2024 election. So we have to wait and see how Sengottaiyan will work towards 2026 elections.